Hey folks, how's it going? My name's Lottie, this is Fish People Music, and this is the Jen Synthetone SX1000, and it's knackered. The Jen is an Italian synthesizer from the 1970s. By all accounts it was an also-ran, competing with the other big synths on the market, and as such it never really gained as big a foothold as, say, Moog or other ones whose names I can't remember at the moment. I'm a guitarist, I'm not a synth player. Anyway, this particular one was found by my other half on Facebook, and this one comes to us not working. The original owner said that he went to power it on one day and there was a pop and no electricity. So that points to me as possibly a problem with the power supply. So I think the first thing to do before we look at cleaning up the cosmetics, because it is filthy and rusty and minging all over, is to open it up, take a look at the power supply and see what happens if we replace the capacitors on there, and then we'll see where that takes us. Okay, so the good news when opening this up is it's really quite simple and everything inside is nice and modular. If we take a look here, we have the power supply board, two nice big caps and full wave rectification, and that's my messy kitchen table. The power supply itself is held down with 3 screws that are easy enough to take off. I mean, I really like working on this age of equipment because everything was designed to be user serviceable on account of it always breaking down. But yeah, again, apologies for the camera angle and the noisy image. I didn't have time to set up lights and stuff before I got into this. There we go. Out. The connector's fairly simple to take off, although after years and years of heat cycling it is a little bit tough. And we've got a couple of bent pins. No big worry though. And here we are. Simple single-sided circuit boards, nothing to worry about here when it comes to removing solder. And that is looking particularly bulgy. That's quite a bulgy boy there. If that hasn't popped, then that's on the way to popping, and it's dangerous. Time to replace that and its friend. Because of chemistry changes and manufacturing changes over the years, like-for-like capacitors tend to be a lot smaller these days. These two are both rated pretty much the same, so let's make it work. Now the moment of truth, and success! Excellent! So what noise does it make? That isn't right. That's very much not right. Something is wrong here. Something's very wrong. But at least it works. No keyboard out, and a lot of the knobs do nothing. But the glide control and the tuning control do seem to be dumping some sort of signal to the output. Yeah, I think we're going to have to investigate a bit further. Okay, so what have we learned here then? It works after a fashion. I mean, it powers on and it doesn't blow any fuses, so that's a positive. But it doesn't make the right sort of noises, which is a negative. So I think it's time to start looking at more componentry. Given that it makes noise that varies depending on what the different control voltages are. I'm wondering if something's leaking to earth. I mean, you know, we've changed the caps in the power supply and that's helped. So I'm wondering if swapping out all the electrolytics in the different modules might help bring it back to how it should be working. I mean, they're old anyway, so they're probably going to need doing to make it sound decent. So we might as well do it now and see what happens. And then after that, it's going to be oscilloscopes and in-depth working, I guess. But that's for another day. This, I guess, is going to be an ongoing series of making a knackered old synthesizer from Facebook Marketplace turn into something that actually makes noise. The right kind of noise. Yeah, join me next time when hopefully all of the caps that I've ordered can get fitted and we can see where it takes us next. I'm guessing it's going to be an incremental change and we'll just keep moving on and on and on until we get to where we're going. Thanks for joining me. If you like the video, there's a button for that. If you want to subscribe, please do. If you don't, then that's cool too. See you next time. Bye-bye.